Tati, how's your week so far?
Hey Trey, it's been good.
Been good?
Hey everyone, sorry.
Okay.
Been good.
So overall, since you've been off the program for almost like 8 to 9 months now.
No, sorry, it's been over a year.
No, I'm talking about like, has it
Oh,
been a year since you
yes,
officially stopped trying to lose weight?
yes.
Okay. All right. So how was your first year then?
It's been good.
Okay.
Still maintaining
Okay. So like, what's like the weight you've been bouncing around at now?
the weight.
Yeah.
I'm bouncing between 160, 175 tops.
You said 160, 175 tops?
Yeah,
Okay. So as of like around now, where you at?
170.
Okay. All right, that's cool. So what do you feel like is the your best weight where you naturally like yourself at?
Any one of those. I feel like if I go past 160, I'm looking a little too thin,
Yeah.
skinny, in my opinion.
Okay. Okay. And once again, there's nothing wrong with that. So everybody likes their body type, and everybody's body type is different. So whatever weight range you like for yourself to be at, that's cool. You know. So I'm realizing now that I build muscle, I like myself heavier too. So just do
Yeah,
what's best for you.
and either way, when I'm at 160 or 175, my clothes size is the same,
Yeah.
so it doesn't change. That's always my, because the scale and me don't really mix. Even when I was on the program, you know that it's more inches for me. So if my clothes start to get a little tight, then I start to like reel in.
Yeah. And
That's what I
that
use
makes
my
sense.
clothes.
Okay. So that's a good way to go off of your clothes once you kind of hit your goal weight. Because believe it or not, I don't weigh myself anymore. I probably weigh myself once a month, if you know. So once you start feeling your clothes fitting different, that's how you know. Okay, maybe I need to keep it cute and put the ice cream down. All right.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. But thank you for checking in with me. All
No
right.
problem.
Okay. All right. So Lex, how you doing?
Hey, doing all right. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How's your weight loss journey this week?
Well, it's my cycle week, so I'm still kind of stalled. I'm hoping by early next week I ought to see some progress. I haven't gone up. I've gone like the 8 pound.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So you know what? Let's talk about that because I think your story a lot of women will be able to relate to, right? So
Okay.
Lex realizes that when she comes on her cycle, or her cycle's coming around, she experiences a little bit more bloating, and the scale always goes up about 5+ pounds. True or false?
It's true.
Okay. So now, Lex, honestly, before your cycle started, are you what have you noticed that you tend to do that's a little bit different from when your cycle's not about to start, if anything?
I tend to crave more sweet stuff.
Okay, of course. What else?
Yeah. I mean that's and maybe just a little bit more like sluggish, tired. Like I feel like my workouts be a little more challenging than
Okay.
usual. Like I don't know if that's in my mind or not, but it feels like just everything feels a little more labor intensive.
Right. And that makes sense. And the reason why Lex and a lot of y'all might feel like when you are about to come on your cycle, you don't have as much energy is because estrogen is a lady's super hormone or superpower, just like for men it's testosterone. But the difference between men and women is y'all hormones fluctuate. Ours don't. So ours only fluctuate with sleep. Any little thing can make y'all fluctuate. Okay, such as your cycle, which y'all cannot control, and also lack of sleep. So when your estrogen is going low, then naturally your body starts to crave things because when estrogen is regulated in your body, your dopamine levels are also regulated. Now, a lot of people think dopamine as the pleasure hormone. That's not it. The pleasure hormone really is kind of like serotonin and oxytocin. Dopamine is the motivation hormone. But when you're about to come on your cycle, your estrogen is coming to a halt immediately. It is crashing down. It's about to go to baseline, so almost basically zero. So now, when your estrogen levels are usually this high, but when you're about 2 days away from your cycle, it's all the way to the bottom. That's when you notice that you don't feel like doing goddamn nothing. Period. But that's not your fault. It's based off your hormones. So then you notice that you tend to maybe move less. You start to realize that, oh, okay, I'm not getting as much as a great workout during my cycle, right? And I'm starting to crave more because you already taught your body, hey, every single time you have this chocolate, you get a dopamine spike. So go get that chocolate because we need that. It's not your fault. What I want y'all to do is make sure you're making better quality choices, because if your body wants chocolate, it doesn't care for the Twix. It just wants chocolate. It can be any type of chocolate. You just want the Twix. You see what I'm saying? So now, when you're coming on your cycle, Lex, do you notice that you get less sleep at all or no?
My sleep is always on the struggle bus with these kids. I feel like that's a hard marker for me to say whether or not,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
How was your sleep specifically this week then? On your cycle?
It's actually been pretty decent. I've been getting close to, I mean, in comparison to what it usually is, I've been getting close to 6 hours, with the exception of like one night.
Okay.
Since Sunday. So that's better because it's usually somewhere like between 4 and 5.
Okay. Yeah, we could definitely work on that. All right. Mm-hmm. Now, is it because you're still working later at night, or are you up watching Squid Games? You watching Love Island? What you doing?
So I don't even watch TV like that.
I know you don't.
Most of the time, it's really me. I finally gotten the kids down to sleep, and that's the first opportunity I've had to like do anything for myself. So usually I'm scrolling Instagram or something like that until I fall asleep.
Okay. I'm glad that you snitched on yourself. Because you already know you scrolling on Instagram is not helping nobody on earth fall asleep.
I know.
Okay? So if you want to do something for yourself, Lex, by the way, I like to scroll on Instagram too. By the way, I was scrolling on Instagram. I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was scrolling for an hour.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with y'all. But here's the difference. I'm scrolling on Instagram first thing in the morning. You're scrolling on Instagram with the expectation to see the scale drop and for you to get sleep. It's not happening.
Yeah.
Okay? So, another reason why, if you pay attention, you're on your cycle, you love to scroll a little bit more on an app like Instagram or TikTok, is because you're actually giving your body or your brain that dopamine spike that it's seeking. And because you're giving your body that dopamine spike, your ass is not going to sleep.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So after a certain time, ladies, after 10 o'clock, whatever that's on Instagram at 10 o'clock, believe it or not, we'll be there around 5 o'clock in the morning. From 10 o'clock to midnight, what I want you to tell yourself is, I'm going to still allow myself to be on the phone. I have to watch content. I can't scroll to find content. Do you see what I'm saying? Because I want y'all to literally be in a position where you're not touching your phone, but you can still watch your phone. Because I'd rather you watch something on a screen that is smaller, like your phone, than on something big, like a TV. Okay? So, go on Hulu, go on Netflix, go on Peacock. After 10 o'clock, no more scrolling, ladies. Okay? Now, the very last thing I want y'all to do, and once again, if you wake up early in the morning and you're about to get your day started anyways, you can start scrolling as much as you want, because you're probably not going to fall back asleep anyways. But now, Lex, this whole entire week, honestly, what has been your main source of protein?
Main source of protein, salmon. Yeah, salmon and ground beef.
Okay. Salmon and ground beef. For the ladies who is new to this program, the best thing that you can eat while you are on your cycle is going to be red meat, she said ground beef, or red fish, like salmon. Why? Because when you're menstruating, you already know you're losing out on a lot of blood, which means you're losing out on a lot of iron. We get majority of our iron from red meat, specifically. But also you can get it from fish. Okay? What a lot of women do is say, okay, well, I know I maybe should have this, and some people even tell me, hey Trey, I don't know what's going on with me, but for some odd reason I always crave a steak on my cycle. Yeah, because your body's innately smart and it knows that it needs the iron from that steak, like it wants you to get that ice cream or chocolate when you're on your cycle to pick up its dopamine levels. Body's smarter than you think. So when women choose to just eat nothing but chicken during their cycle as well, that'll be the times where you're noticing that your flow is a little bit heavier and you feel like garbage, because you're not replacing the iron that you're losing out on. And your body needs that iron to transport oxygen. And if your body's not transporting oxygen, then you're not going to have the energy to do activities. So if you really pay attention, let's say you try to go up some steps and you notice that probably during your cycle time, you basically have shortness of breath going up the steps. That's not normal. That's your body letting you know you're deficient in iron. You're thinking you're just out of shape. No, that means your body's deficient in iron. Period. Okay? So make sure you get your iron up, especially if you're not eating a whole lot of red meat. And if you're not eating a whole lot of red meat, you need to incorporate a little bit more beans or legumes into your diet. Lentils. Okay? All right. But Lex, we good. We know what's going on. All right?
Yeah, and thank you for that stair comment, because I was struggling going up the stairs at work today and couldn't figure out what the deal was. So good to know.
Start off your day with red meat if you are somebody who eats all food groups, and you're going to notice that magically goes away. Okay? All right.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Trey.
Of course. Shantae, I see you doing something. How's life?
I'm okay. I'm sorting through some receipts and doing my taxes tomorrow.
Okay.
So I did, I did the fast. I finished it yesterday.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you. I chose salmon.
Okay.
So I made enough salmon that I'm still eating salmon today. So today I started eating at 10, finished at 4. I had salmon and kale twice. And that's it.
Okay. All right. Well, this is your first day, so you definitely playing it safe. Salmon and kale.
Yeah.
Is there anything wrong with salmon and kale?
No, what's wrong with it?
No, I'm asking you. Is there anything wrong with it?
No.
Because it's not.
I don't think so.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Did you schedule a call for tomorrow or no?
No, I did text you in the app, but I didn't.
Text me directly. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Okay.
I have too much messages. I don't be on the app. You have to text me. Text me like, yeah, my
No
phone number.
problem.
Since you're a Diamond client.
Okay.
Okay. Now let me ask you a question, because this is, you're brand new to the program. It's a random Thursday. Shantae wants to live her life. She's already snatched up. She's already done bikini ready. On an average Thursday, tell me what you would naturally eat on a random Thursday. If it's up to you.
If I cook, then more than likely I'm bringing some type of chicken. It could be with a vegetable, or it could be with rice. If I have to pick something from outside, maybe a soup, or maybe Jamaican food. I'm Jamaican, so something Uber.
Okay. All right. So what is your favorite Jamaican restaurant?
It's called The Door.
Okay. Tell me what you naturally order from there.
Chicken soup and pineapple ginger beverage.
Okay. Now, because you're Jamaican, tell me, how do you naturally make chicken soup? What's inside of it?
That's the part. So it has yam, potatoes, dumpling, which is flour, corn, carrot, chicken.
Okay.
And also a soup mix that has some noodles and a lot of salt in it.
Okay. So, if you know what's in the soup, based off what you also know about their menu at this restaurant, tell me what you should order if you had to order from this restaurant if your goal is to see the scale drop.
Jerk chicken and cabbage.
Okay.
Some
Or what
type of
else?
protein and vegetables.
Okay. There you go. Simple. So it could be jerk pork, jerk chicken, curry goat, curry chicken. If you're feeling, you know, spicy that day, sometimes a brown stew chicken, but you know some people prepare a little bit different. Some might have sugar in it, some might have flour in it, right? But no matter what, that would be the better one because the soup that you said, it just said nothing but starches,
Yeah.
which is fine. But yeah, just remember, starches help you gain weight, not lose weight. All right? But technically, you can still eat from there, so don't be afraid to do that. I had Jamaican food today. All right?
Okay. Yeah.
Now, you said you like to eat rice because once again, you're Jamaican, right?
Yeah.
Did you find it?
I don't have it that often, to be honest with you. Like, I'm mindful about it.
Okay. Did you buy any better rice yet or no?
No, I actually have not taken the time to sit down and do my research on the better items. So I'm just going to keep it safe until I'll get the time this week to be able to research. And I was going to also ask if you have any recommendations, like a list of any recommendations by chance. I did see somebody put in the group chat that there was a pasta that was high protein.
Yep. The Kaizen. So boom. You see right here? So these are the rices that's the best ones, okay? So Kaizen rice, they also got the pasta, which is what somebody was referring to, okay? But La Viva rice is my favorite when it comes to texture. Also, it's cheaper. And this is a little bit more ubiquitous. So you could possibly find this at any, a convenience store near you. Okay? So try that out.
Okay.
They got Miracle Rice. I'm not too big of a fan of that, but I'll show it to you. Yeah, the Miracle Rice right here. Okay? And they also got, what's the rice that people used to get? Natural Heaven rice.
Okay. Are any of these rices similar to like jasmine or basmati?
The one that's gonna be a little bit more similar to that is gonna be closer to the Kaizen rice. So this one right here, but it costs more. Just letting you know. But you can have that every single day.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. So what you're now paying for is quality. But if you get the better quality version, now you can have as much as you want.
Okay. Well, I would do that.
Yep.
Yeah. For some reason, I can't digest like long white grain rice or poor boy rice. Past couple of years.
What specific rice you can't break down?
Long grain rice, like your regular Carolina rice, parboiled rice. Like I'll have really, really intense stomach aches. Like,
okay, do me a favor, and ladies, this is the one of the better versions for pastas too, by the way. Okay, but now since you're talking about that specifically, tell me naturally, how do you prepare rice?
wash it and then steam it.
How many times do you wash it?
Maybe about 4 different times.
Okay.
Take out any like weebles that I see. Yeah.
Do you naturally pick up white rice or like a colored rice, like brown?
White rice, jasmine rice.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So if you're okay and you have problems with breaking down jasmine rice?
No, I don't. That's all I can.
Yeah. Okay, I'm about to say. So usually, if your body is responding adverse to rice, that means your body doesn't really like endosperm, which is the protein in the rice, and bran.
Okay.
That's the fiber. So you was taught all your life that brown rice is better than white rice, right? Because it got more fiber in it. But this fiber irritates a lot of people's guts. A lot of people's body can't digest that. So yeah, if you can do jasmine rice, then you just gotta probably stick to jasmine rice and white rice. Straight up.
Well, I'll get that rice that you recommended today.
All right. And yeah, if you can't talk Friday or Saturday, let me know and we'll just have our one-on-one call on Monday.
No, I could talk tomorrow. So I'll text you that now.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Ashley, we already spoke. I got you back on track. LaShonda, how you doing? Okay, she's probably working.
I'm back. I'm here. I'm here. I'm still struggling, but as Lexi say, I'm on the struggle bus too. So I did great. I hit 205. After I fasted, I ate. I went back up to 207. So,
Okay. So you weighed in today at what?
oh yeah, it's depressing, but yeah,
So today you're 207? Is
yeah,
that
I'm
what you're saying?
207. I'm 207 today, and I slept. I almost slept 5 hours. I was so excited
Okay. Did you work out yesterday?
because that's. I'm sorry.
Did you work out yesterday?
No, I couldn't. I wish I could. No,
Okay. All right. So you just
so I
got to keep
got
that
two
in
of the
mind.
three sides.
Okay. So I just want you to always understand there's always going to be a reason for everything in the grand scheme of things. So, what time did you wake up this morning?
Only time got me up at 5.
Okay. What time did you consume your first calorie, even if it was something that you drank?
About 2.
Okay. So you drink.
No, today. Oh no, today it was almost 3. I was late. I had patients waiting on me, so no.
So you had nothing but water until 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Yes,
Okay.
today. Yes,
So what did you eat today?
I did my taco salad that I made myself
Uh,
with the shredded fat-free cheese, a little bit of the queso, the white queso. I did my own taco meat, some tomatoes, and some light sour cream, and then I got some grilled chicken I haven't eaten yet that I grilled myself.
okay. Now this morning, did the scale drop at all or no?
No,
Okay.
yesterday I had the same thing, and I started about 1.
Okay. And
And
yesterday,
I had,
yeah.
yeah, yesterday I was 205, and then when I ate, yesterday morning I was 205. When I ate, like I said, I did the taco salad, then I did the grilled chicken at 3, because I started eating about 12:31. I did the grilled chicken thighs, 2 of them at 3, and then I had a protein shake at 6. So felt like 30 grams, but
Okay.
I didn't work out. I didn't work out, but I did get about 5 hours of sleep, which was amazing.
What time did you get in bed? What time did you fall asleep?
I got in bed about 10.
Okay.
I fell asleep, I think a little after midnight.
Okay.
That's
So,
good for me.
okay. Yeah. Um, but once again, the timing of your sleep matters more than the duration of your sleep. I'm gonna just keep letting you know that. So if you can possibly try, you want to be asleep before midnight, not after midnight. Especially if you're expecting the scale to drop.
Yeah.
Okay. Another thing I'm gonna point out to you is it sounds like you're getting in enough quote unquote meals, but do you honestly feel like you're getting in enough calories?
I don't know. I don't really focus on the calories. I try to focus on the protein.
Okay, so when you're making your ground beef, where are you getting your ground beef from? Is it coming from a package?
Uh huh.
If you have
I
one
get it from
package,
Kroger.
how
Sir,
long is it lasting you?
I usually do 3 packages. I get the 85-15 ground beef, and I do 3 packs. So I guess that's about a pound and a half, not quite 2 pounds each, I guess. They're about that big. And I
Okay.
do 3 of those at once, and I put in a bag of frozen bell peppers and onions that's already sliced up, and then I do dry taco seasoning,
So you're getting 3 packs. Matter of fact,
and that lasts me all week.
if you have one pack,
Yeah, like
how long is it
um,
lasting you?
2 days.
So if you get one pack of ground beef, it's lasting you 2 days.
Yeah, that'll make 2 meals for me.
So that means it's safe to say you're using a half a pack per meal.
Correct.
You're not eating enough. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why if you paid attention, you notice how the week where you even got down to 210, Scene 208. I made you to have your first meal eating out. When Lashunda starts eating back inside, you're not giving your body enough calories. Because you
Think I can add some
naturally.
grilled chicken to that?
Say it again?
Can I add some grilled chicken to that taco salad?
I mean, you can. But yeah, you just, because if I go on Google right now, matter of fact, I'm going to show you. You said you had 85-15 ground beef, right?
Correct.
Cool. So if I type in right now, grass fed and finished ground beef. It don't gotta be all that, but this is just what I prefer. 85-15 pack. Okay, boom. We see this organic one right here, right? They got them at Target. So let's go ahead and look at it.
Okay. Can I get the one from Kroger?
Yeah, I mean, the brand doesn't matter. It's the
Okay.
principle. It says they got 4 servings per container, and the serving size is 4 ounces because this is a pound. So a pound of meat is 16 ounces. So if it says 4 ounces, that means it's safe to say if you're telling me a pack lasts you 2 days because you're having basically a half a pack per meal, then you just multiply the numbers by 2. So that means you're getting 500 calories, 19 grams of protein, which means it's closer to like 38, 40. I'll even round it up. Let's say 45. But you're only getting 500 grams or 500 calories. All the additions that you're saying, that's good, by the way. There's nothing wrong with it. But you're probably cracking 700 max. But then you're saying I'm ending off my
Wow.
day with a 4-ounce chicken breast. So now, basically, if I type in chicken breast,
Chicken thighs. I can't even say breast, but chicken thighs.
okay, even chicken thighs. Why not? Chicken thighs.
Because I know breasts are bigger, right?
Breast is more protein.
Yeah, that's dry as crap though. So yeah.
You know what? Chicken thighs. Nutrition facts. 130 grams
Your
of
screen is
130
still,
calories.
your screen is still stuck on ground beef.
It still is? Okay.
Uh-huh.
What about now?
There we go. That's it.
130 calories. So, ladies,
That's it.
that's why for some of y'all, when I see that y'all undereat, especially if I know you have no issues eating red meat, I tell y'all, I want you to end off your day going where? Chick-fil-A. 12 count nugget. Why? Because if I make you get this, you're getting in more calories. Period. Yeah, it's coming
I
with
thought
some
I was taking
carbs,
on too many calories.
but that's what I'm trying to say. There's no such thing. That taco salad, all because it's making you feel full, doesn't mean that you're eating more calories. You're just getting better quality calories. Do you
Got it.
see what I'm saying?
Got it.
So just remember, if you're somebody who, okay, eating out is a little bit more expensive, fine. I can't do it every single day, fine. But the scale's not dropping, and you know on average you're eating right, you're not giving your body enough calories. And majority of women is afraid to give their body more calories because of what she just said. Oh, I'm thinking I'm giving my body more calories. I was all taught my whole entire life that if I give my body too much calories, scale's not going to drop. So I'm going to prepare it at home. I'm going to eat less calories. But when I show her actual metrics, she's not cracking over 1,000 calories.
That is crazy.
So there's a reason why some of y'all, I make y'all eat out one time a day. Just like I eat out every single day for my first meal. But I can, because I got no kids. So I take my kid money that I'm supposed to have at 32. I eat out every single day. And I don't buy groceries. Anytime I want to make a meal, I just buy the items that I want then and there. But my issue is I don't give my body enough calories on an average day. I know that about myself. So I force myself to eat out so I can actually consume enough calories. Okay? So great idea, LaShonda. But now, what I would actually tell you to do, believe it or not, maybe incorporate, if you don't want to have another meal per se, I want you throwing, I don't know if you like that, but you ever tried the Quest or Legendary chips?
I like I like the legendary better.
Me too. Try, I want you sometime soon have the protein shake and the Legendary chips. You tell me what happens on the scale the very next day. All right? With your
I
two
will do that
meals.
tonight.
All right? Cool. All right. So that's good. That's good. That's good. Let's try that out.
Thank you.
Of course. Whitley. Yeah, let's talk to you.
I'm here.
Here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Not you, son. I'm on the phone.
Okay. So first things first. When is your birthday?
Tomorrow.
So I wanted to shout her out. That's why I called on her. So everybody, tell Whitley happy birthday, whatever. All right. So now, Whitley, since we know you're gonna be in the streets all weekend, what you got planned?
Don't know yet. Like I said, me and my husband share a birthday. Getting rid of the kid. Well, I hate to say getting rid of the kids. Going to grandma's house tonight. And we're just probably just winging it.
Okay. All right. So now, because it's your birthday weekend, do you think I want you to still stay as strict on diet, or you're gonna be living your life?
Cheat smarter.
Cheat smarter. But how many days do I want you to cheat smarter if it's your birthday weekend?
I'm gonna say the whole weekend.
I'm gonna say not the whole entire weekend. Give yourself one day where you do whatever you want to do.
Okay.
The other days, keep it cute. Cheat smarter.
Okay.
That doesn't mean you can't have it. That means, okay, let me just be more intentional with what I'm doing now. Okay? So let's go ahead and simulate this weekend. It's your birthday.
All right.
What is your favorite restaurant?
I don't really have a favorite restaurant, to be honest. Like I said, we probably wing it, probably go to lunch at this. Well, I like the Mexican restaurant by us, so we'll probably do lunch there. Probably do enchiladas, which is my favorite meal they have.
That's fine.
No rice.
Okay. So now, Whitley, do you naturally drink or no?
No, not naturally. But it's my birthday, so I might have a drink. I'm a margarita girl, but I mean, not more than one.
Okay. So are you naturally a one and done person if you are going to drink?
Yeah.
So this weekend or whatever day on Friday, I want you to have the margarita.
Okay.
It's not that deep. Okay? Especially if you're having a margarita during the daytime. It's definitely not deep. It's more deeper when you're having margaritas around 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10.
Okay.
But anytime before 5, ladies, even though it might sound like some crackhead stuff, you're giving your body a lot more time to metabolize that alcohol earlier during the day than later. So, if you want to have a crazy drink, it will be in your best interest to have it earlier than later. Okay? We just want to wind down from our day completely, and that's when we start drinking later. So, have the margarita. Now, do you naturally like to have the chips and queso or no?
It depends. I can go without it. Like I won't feel like I'm missing out if I go without it.
Okay, so would you rather have the chips and queso or the enchiladas?
The enchiladas.
Would you rather have the chips and queso or the rice and beans?
No beans, but rice.
Okay, so you don't care for beans.
No, I don't care for beans like that.
So technically, if that's what you would naturally get, that meal is not that deep. Okay? Just make sure it's not no cheese enchiladas. Make sure it's like a chicken or steak enchiladas. All right?
Okay.
Now, are you a dessert woman or no?
Am I what?
You like dessert or no?
I could go without dessert.
Okay. So let's say, because this probably happened before, you and your husband go out for this type of meal around lunch. Mm-hmm. How does your dinner meal look like?
It probably would be heavier, typically.
Okay.
It
So
would be
like,
something heavier. Maybe like shrimp or like a heavy meat dinner. You know what I mean? If we just out and about, we might stop and get cheesesteaks. But I stopped getting them with bread already. I would just get it in a big bowl.
okay.
Um, it literally just depends on what we're doing and what we, you know what I mean? How we
Yeah.
decide to play, you know,
Okay.
our time, our time.
You live in Philly?
No, I live in Virginia in the 757 Hampton Roads area.
Okay. So ultimately, one thing I want you to remember, Whitley, if you know this might end up being your main meal of the day and you having it earlier or at least earlier during the day, like not at 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, then essentially eat what you want
Okay.
because it's gonna measure out. Because if you really pay attention, Whitley, what has been your biggest issue on this program so far that I keep saying?
I eat my biggest meal too late.
And or not
And
really
I
that,
don't start it. I don't start the day with my biggest meal. I
right?
start small and then work my way up to bigger meals.
And essentially, you just don't eat enough calories.
Yeah, that's
Which
true.
is why I want you to start your day off bigger because then if you get hungrier later, it's going to work in our favor.
Okay.
So, in theory, you having these enchiladas, even though it's coming with some carbs and some rice, even though it's coming with some carbs, it's not that deep because you're giving your body the rest of the day knowing how you naturally maneuver where you're not going to have a lot of food later anyways. But now, if you
Correct.
do have food later anyways, like you said, you like to have a bigger meal later, it's going to actually work in your favor. Do you see what I'm saying? So if you know
Yes.
you're going to have some carbs early during the day, which you are going to, and I want you to because it's your birthday, later I can still have some carbs, but let me incorporate a little bit more protein too.
Okay.
If you kind of keep that mindset throughout the whole course of the weekend, you'll be A-okay.
All right.
All
Thank
right?
you.
But
Okay.
look, your birthday comes around how many times a year?
Once.
Live your life. This whole entire
I
weekend.
will. I will.
Just don't bring it on to Monday. All right?
All right.
All right. Enjoy and happy birthday.
Thank you.
All right. And make sure you take 30 shots too. I'm not playing too. I want to see all 30 shots that you take.
All right.
I mess with you. All right. So look, pretty decent call. Do anybody have any topics y'all want me to discuss before I let everybody go?
I have a question
Talk to me.
on coconut water. Do you have a great recommendation for coconut water?
Let me ask you a better question. What are you
Okay.
looking for when it comes to coconut water? You just talking about
Okay.
taste, or you talking about what's the best
It's
coconut water
taste.
to have?
It's taste, right? The best to have, like without Hold on, I have one right here. I haven't had it because I turned the battery on and I'm like, I think it said how much sugar. It has 10 grams of sugar and 13 grams of carb. So I was like, I don't think this is the best.
Okay. Now, what is the serving size of the coconut water?
This one is 11.1 ounces.
Okay. What's the serving per container? Do you see that?
One serving per
Okay.
container.
So that means if you drink the whole entire bottle, you got how many grams of carbs?
13.
Okay. In the grand scheme of things, Shantae, is 13 grams of carbs really that deep?
No.
No. So if you want that, have it. But now, if you do choose to have it, when should you have it?
At the beginning of my day.
Or
Well, once I start eating.
exactly inside your window.
Right. At the beginning of the
Okay.
window.
So once again, ladies, coconut water is not bad for you. It's just the worst type of water if you go to see the scale drop. Why? Because I never heard of water that got calories in it other than coconut water.
Right.
It's healthy for you. It's gonna keep you hydrated. But if you are trying to wake up in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, brush your teeth, start your day out with coconut water, 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna see the scale drop as much. Okay?
Right.
So just
Okay.
keep drinks that has any calories to it inside your window. But you can have your coconut water inside your window, especially if you know you are a little bit more active. So if you're an active person and you work out 3 to 4 times a week, Coconut water is not going to derail anything. But if you're the type that's drinking coconut water like it's regular water, that'll derail a lot.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Any other questions? All right. You know what? I'm going to check up on one more person. I'm going to let everybody go. Nicole Daniels, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
You good?
I am good. Yep. I am actually almost to the 180s. So
Okay.
that is a breath of fresh air from where I'm coming from.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And yeah, everything's good. I am today. What did I have? I had a double burger. I didn't do cheese because I put not guacamole. What do you call it? I'm having a brain fog. No, I don't know why I'm having a brain fart. It's guacamole, but what is it before you make guacamole?
Avocado.
I don't know why I'm having a brain fart. I'm sorry. I had avocado on it instead of cheese. Had some yogurt, and I'm still full, so I'll probably have a shake later.
Okay. So I remember we spoke about 3 to 4 weeks ago, and you was like, Trey, the scale's stalling. I feel like no matter what I'm doing, it's now dropping, right? Now it seems like every single time I speak to you these past couple weeks, the scale been dropping. So what has been the main difference between what you was doing in 3 weeks ago till now?
So 1, off of the prednisone. 2, eating. I'm definitely eating more red meat. I actually switched to the burgers because I got tired of steak. But definitely eating more red meat, and then I do the steak or the burgers earlier in the day versus in the afternoon.
Okay. And based off your own discernment, why do you feel like this is working for you now?
I need to check go.
You said, is this working for me?
I said, why do you feel like this is working for you now?
What do you mean?
I feel like it's more calories with the steak or with the burgers.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
So the moral of the story, ladies, this whole entire call, hey Tati, do me a favor, mute your phone, is get your body more calories. Okay? Nicole was stalling. Nicole was eating everything right, just not enough calories, scale stall. Nicole didn't want to hear it. She started eating more steak and ground beef because she's getting more calories per less volume. Now she's giving her body enough calories, scale drops. So in order for your body and brain to feel comfortable with releasing this fat, your brain got to know, I'm getting enough calories based off this person's actions on an average day. It's kind of like me asking y'all, I want you to start draining your bank account even though you just got fired. You're going to be like, I'm not spending money on nothing. But let's say everybody got a promotion on this call. You're making an extra $8,000 a month on top of what you already make. And then I say, hey, I want you to spend more money in your bank account. You're going to be like, okay. Because you know you can kind of replace it. So if your body is realizing or noticing that enough calories is not coming in, your body or your brain is looking at its external environment and is like, hey, I don't know what the hell she got going on, but it might be a famine out here. Or it might be a drought. We need to hold on to this fat. But now let's say your body gets the signal that, hey, enough calories are coming in. And guess what gives your body or brain that signal? Protein. Hey, I'm getting enough protein in, which means it must not be a famine. She's trying to get lean, but she wants me to use this body fat. But you know what? We got enough money coming in. We can burn it. Because I'm trusting you now that you're going to give me enough calories. or protein. So if you really pay attention, like to all the people who are very, very lean, they eat a lot. To all the people who do not, or is not very lean, or they don't have the body composition that they want, they don't eat enough. But you're viewing that as, oh, my metabolism is broke, or my metabolism is slow. Their metabolism is fast. No, they're giving their brain the signal that enough calories is coming in, and I'm also giving my body the right type of calories. You can go ahead and release this fat. The person who's grazing all day long, eating nothing but Honey Nut Cheerios and almonds and chips all day long, and there's caramel macchiato from Starbucks, they're giving the body a signal that, hey, calories are coming in, it's just the wrong type of calories. But you're telling yourself, I'm not eating a lot because you're not having meals. So you're telling yourself it can't be these snacks, but it's the snacks. Okay? So make sure you're having enough meals, ladies, to make your hypothalamus think everything is okay. We can release this body fat comfortably. Okay? I had a woman that literally hit me up earlier. She said, hey, Trey, I don't know what's been going on, but for the past 5 days, I've been waking up every single day at 3 a.m. That's your body letting you know that you are stressing your body out because you're eating inadequate amount of calories. So if you're somebody that always wakes up at 3 a.m. on the dot, you need to end off your day, I don't care if it's outside your window, with a small protein snack. That could be your legendary chips. That could be your protein yogurt. For some of y'all, that could be your protein shake, especially from Fairlife. If you have that, I guarantee you're going to sleep throughout the whole entire night. If you're one of the ladies that says, hey, Trey, I have an issue falling to a sleep, period, not the fact that you wake up, but you have problems falling asleep, that means your cortisol levels is high. So take some magnesium, take some L-theanine. For some of y'all, take some ashwagandha. These things are going to help you slow it down. And once again, get off your phone, stop scrolling. If you're going to be on your phone, watch something. I watch YouTube every single night before I go to sleep, every single night. But guess what? I'm holding my phone. I'm not scrolling. I'm just going to the next video if I don't fall asleep on the video. If you're scrolling every single time you do this, you're getting a dopamine spike, so you're not going to sleep. Okay? So incorporate these little tips. It's going to be easy for you to see the scale drop. And if you have any issues anytime this week, make sure y'all shoot me a text directly. All right? But I'm about to end this call. Thank y'all, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Have a good weekend.